Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I've just played a game with this guy in a Guess the Elo. Check it out, it's quite a fun video. And now we're going to do a lesson. I've realised what Elo he is now, because he came up as an 1800 before, but he's actually like an 1100 player who struggles with tactics and attacking. So maybe we sit back this game, let him come attack us, and then we'll go analyse the game after and see what maybe he could have done better, and try and offer some tips for sort of beginner intermediate players on how to attack a little bit better. This is a weird line. So if takes, we get... Yeah, but if takes, they get this move, and then they come in with check. But let's do it. This is tactical, so let's do it. I mean, this just simplifies things, I think. Because now we get... Don't we just protect the pawn? There is some tactics in these lines, guys. Some really nasty lines. So if they take, you can throw in this move, and then the knight is sort of semi-pinned, and then if they give you time, you can play this knight move, winning the queen. I tend to veer away from these lines because they can go either way. It's sort of a double-edged sword. But yeah, I think this way we just solidify everything. So this is currently hit. So we can develop the knight to defend, or we can just push the pawn. That looks nice. Can they come check us or anything? Don't think so. Yeah, so this pawn push looks nice. Take some space in the center, guys. Yeah, so this guy's good at his positional chess. So let's see how he plays from that side of things as well. So now, look, putting two pawns in the center just looks good. And then maybe we can hit this knight afterwards. This knight is looking a bit funny. Let's try this. Maybe they come try to put some pressure on this square. Like that. Yeah, they do. All right. So have we got any checks? No. I feel like I can punish this, but I'm not sure how. So if this, maybe they can't come back and maintain the threat because our pawns would be covering. So we can hit the queen here. And their queen doesn't have many squares to go to, actually, does it? Where does this queen even go? That's covered, that's covered. Queen has to go all the way back, I think. Let's try this. If knight sack? Is that working? No. What about this? Hit our queen. We take, we take. They get this, winning the rook. Talk about tactics, guys. So luckily we didn't get any of that, because that would have been a bit of calculation. So now we can... How can we create a double threat? See, this is something I do often. Like, yeah, you could just play queen here and hit the knight. But what I actually like to do is save the attack on the knight for an opportunity where, say they play, I don't know, bishop to this square, for example, and this, say you can attack like both at the same time. Something like that. I know, obviously, it can't transverse the colours, but... so, yeah, just try and get a trade of the knights, but doesn't seem tempo winning enough. But to go against my last point, I'm just going to develop and hit the knight. I know I was talking about trying to hit two things at once, but... so if this... Back... this looks nice, just develop the queen. What can the knight do? We're just attacking the pinned piece here, right? In fact, here looks even better, attacking both pieces. What can the knight do here? I don't see it. Let's do this. Attacking two pieces at once, guys, always looks good. And now, what do? Like, hit the... they hit the queen though, don't they, like that? But then we take... Yeah, so... Yeah. So the point here is, guys, this guy says he struggles with tactics. He might not struggle with tactics, because I'm not seeing that. I think he knows right now. He knows he's bad. His position, I mean. The problem could be he's got an undefended piece problem. He loves putting two pieces out here in the open, in my territory, getting absolutely spliced to bits. Let me know. Let me know in the comments minimum. Because I think you know your like this position's bad now. Like maybe it's not the tactical understanding, maybe it's the hanging piece problem. So so we can take this or this. Probably this, because then we don't lose the rook. And now maybe we get double pawns. Okay. Now what about check? We just defend. Like this, importantly. First instinct was to ram the bishop down the queen's throat, but then they get this. Trying to win the rook. I think it would win the rook as well. So this keeps everything solid. Queen's protecting this square. And then maybe we push the queen out in the future, guys. So yeah, he was trying to attack before, but he was probably... One other bit of advice I'd give to this guy and players like him is that, yeah, he's trying to work on his attacking game and his tactical game, but he left undefended pieces, which is a magnet for tactics, my catchphrase. And also, he wasn't quite ready to attack, right? He wasn't castled. This was a bit unsubstantiated, you know? So if we take, they get this hitting the queen. So maybe we just line up some problems, but then again, they take here. So I think we hit the queen out. But then if queen in, that'll look a bit awkward. Because if takes, they're attacking our pinned piece. So maybe we just castle. And then if they take, we can do this, threatening this. It might not be best, but it seems to simplify the situation a bit for me. Which I like. And now maybe we just get out and try and stop them castling. So this looked good to me. Oh god, we've got to be aware of this diagonal, guys. Our king and queen on the same diagonal. Luckily, it's blocked by this pawn, but I think this is the move, right? There's no checks, so now we're just threatening this. So they see it, nice. So if here, check. We don't win the queen. If here they take, we take, we get two nice centralized pawns. But also, wow, good job I took a little second there. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, that just looks absolutely crushing. And again, coming back to what I said before, guys, maybe the problem was an unsubstantiated attack, so not getting the king castled. And bringing the rooks and the bishops to support the attack, but also in terms of defense, it screws you both ways. Not castling it, it's messed up the attack and the defense. Just not allowing the pieces to coordinate, predominantly the rooks. So now we can even get that in, but king defends, but then this, and that just looks like game over. If here, we get like check, resign. So let's look at the analysis there. What did we do? We made one blunder. Okay, let's flip the board and try and think about what Minimu could have done to improve their tactical game and their aggressive style slightly. So this was all fine. Book moves according to engine. And then apparently I made a mistake there. Yeah, this was weird, man. This was so weird. Why put your knight behind enemy lines in the middle of the board where it can get kicked by either pawn, bishop, queen, knight? Just a stronger player just would like instinctively would put the knight here where it's defended by a pawn, or even here to reroute. This is just odd. And then this, looking to go for this mate. Oh wow, there was a tactic. So I missed the tactic, guys. Take? What is it? Take is good. And if take back, then you get this winning the rook. Yeah. Ugh. I was trying to punish it, but it did feel a little bit dodgy. I did wonder about the knight takes. He just trusted me that it wasn't working. Wow. Yeah, so this. Best response is like, I don't know, that. And then you just win the rook. And you're just winning. You're winning. But, yeah, so I made that tactical blunder. But then after this, it just all fell apart because there was this piece was just the problem. Positionally. But yeah, I'm annoyed at myself there. I could have fallen for a disgusting tactic. Best move, well played, well found. And then we just had to... Oh, that castles was best move. I didn't think it was. There's a few tactics here with the pinned piece and pushing the pawn into it. And now I've done what I said he shouldn't have done. I've sort of put the knight out in the open, but I did check. Is there any checks? You know, winning the loose piece. So if you are going to leave an undefended piece, guys, make sure that there's no checks or tactics around it, because undefended pieces are a magnet for tactics, right? And then we just come in and it's falling apart. So I hope that helps you. Minimum, and all you sort of players who struggle tactically, maybe. But I also struggled tactically in that game. I didn't see the way I could have lost there. So well played to my subscriber who just contacted me in the Discord. If you want to do something like this, guys, just join the free Discord and drop me a message, and maybe we can do a game like this. So yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Like and subscribe, and cheers.